You're listening to SMS Power Radio.
SMS Power Radio. G'day ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host DJ Jacko and welcome to another episode of SMS Power Radio. Firstly, I have a few apologies for you all. I am very sorry about the late broadcasting time. I had some university commitments this morning crop up last minute and I had to go in and sort them out. So very sorry about that. But we're here and we're alive and we're kicking. That's the main thing. Got a great show coming up for you guys today. We've got a few new segments that I want to talk about and I want to get your opinions on them. Also, guys, I urge you all to please leave your voicemails. No one has left a voicemail at all. So I'll give you the number for that later on in the show. But right now, let's keep on going with some music. And coming up, the first block of songs, we're hearing from two games. We're hearing from Air Rescue, the Countdown theme. And then we are going to be hearing from Batman Returns, the Boss theme. I'm your host, DJ Jacko, and you are listening to SMS Power Radio. No one can do it better except me and Steve. And Steve should hopefully be online sometime soon. Oh yeah, those tunes are certainly cranking there, ladies and gentlemen. We had Air Rescue, the Countdown theme, and Batman Returns, the Boss theme. Dun 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 dun. Okay, yes, as always, we podcast these shows available for distribution after the show. So for those people who are sleeping in Europe, oh, sorry guys, I fell asleep. Jeez, how dodgy me. Yeah, so I see Steve's been playing with this wonderful bot very early this morning. I don't know if it's working. I don't think it works for me, stupid thing. He really needs to fix it because, it isn't really working too well. So, like I said, we're going to be introducing some brand new segments to the show. Particularly, I want to get some interviews organised, and I really want to do interviews with real people. So, I want to dare someone to jump on Google Talk, and my Google Talk will be in the show notes. I'll give you my Gmail address. And I really want to urge someone to jump on and come on the show for a live interview. Who's going to be up for a live interview? I think we should try and rope Maxim or Omar in for a live interview. I don't know if it's going to happen too easily, though. Or it'd be kind of cool to get one of those fancy SMS programmers that Steve or Stan or whatever his name is from SMS Tributes has interviewed. That'd be cool. I mean, it's going to be better. It's going to be a talking interview because it's a talking show, and me reading someone else's interview is going to sound rather lame. You know, it's just going to be like, so Omar, what have you been doing? Well, I started SMS Power Radio back in 1996. I was a tender age of 5 years old. I got my first Jivemaster system. I started to code, you get the gist of how stupid it would sound if I was reading someone else. I mean, I could do my corny English accent. So, g'day Maxim, how you going? Oh yes, hello Mr. Scott Jackson. I greatly enjoyed this SMS Power Radio, but I do have a few suggestions. Shut up. Jeez. So we need a real, live talking interview. It's got to be live, it's got to be spontaneous. So I really want to do that. New thing that's come along to SMS Power also is the SMS Power member map. So if you all head over to the forums, go to www.smspower.org, and then on the right-hand side in that little links columny, table-y looking thingamajiggy at the top near the In Pixels We Trust, you will see the forums link, and then up the top you will see a series of buttons, and then you will see login, profile, yada yada yada, and one of those will say member map. And click on the member map, and then you will see little snails where the little places of where the dudes live. So I think we should get this whole demographic thing, quote unquote thing, going, where we see where we all live. So I know I've added myself. Now the scary thing about me is if you zoom right into my house, you can see the block numbers. Can you guess which one I live at? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so coming up after this next block of songs, I'll be telling you contact information for our show, and I can tell you our email. Our email is ismspodcast. That's ismspodcast@gmail.com. Our voicemail number, I cannot remember off the top of my head. That is really bad. I'm the host of this show, and I should be remembering stuff like that. In fact, I think it's 206-203-9209. Could be mistaken. So if someone could correct me on that, that would be greatly appreciated. So, now we're going to be hearing from two more songs from the Sega Master System. We're going to be hearing Game Ground, The Final Era, and then we're going to be hearing Sonic Triple Trouble, The Sunset Park Zone Train. This was requested by the man himself, Albino Vulpix. You are listening to SMS Power Radio. I'm going to come and interview you someday, so be prepared. Thank you. SMS Power Radio. Okay, guys, so I had a request during this song, and X wants to know, continuing on our member map saga from SMS Power, how do you add yourself to the map? Well, it really is very simple. I recommend that you first log into the forums using your username and password credentials, and then click on the profile button up the top, and you'll see a little section. It's a little new section that Maxim, the man himself, has added, quote unquote. You click on search for my coordinates, and then you click around, and obviously with Aminex he'd go to his respective country, somewhere on the western coast, somewhere near the sea, somewhere like that. And then you click on the place, double click using your left mouse button, and you'll see down the bottom that it will have two little values. And then you click the done button, and then what that does is that then transports those values that were in the text box through to your profile. And then there's a little option saying enter a little word or a phrase or something that you want to appear in the little text box when people click on it. Mine says the home of SMS Power Radio. Oh yeah, alright. So that's how you do it. It really is a simple process. If you get lost, just head on down to the website forum thingamajiggy and click on the active topic up the top. It's called Forum in square brackets and then Member Maps. So, yeah, head there for more information. A few little people have had a few little buggy-wuggy things go on with it, but I'm sure the little buggy-wuggy things will be ironed out. So, let's now continue on with the songs. We're going to be hearing a really laid-back song now from Nathan McCree. This has got to be the most laid-back SMS song I've ever heard. It is so cool. It's just one of those songs that you'd want to listen to when you come home from work after a hard day and you're pissed off at the boss, like I am every night. My boss is a complete dickhead, and I could spend a whole show of SMS Power Radio talking about my boss. So, before we do start these next songs though, our voicemail number is 206-339-9209. Now, for those of you in Australia, which should be a few of you by now, to dial the number, you dial 0011, that is the international calling code, then you dial a 1, and then you dial 206-339-9209, and leave me a greeting. Make sure you please leave a voicemail. We do want to change the system soon. We tried this whole Skype thing, but it just didn't work too well. So, we will have to try and sort that out for you. So, if you are having problems with the map, please go down and check out the forum topic. If not, manually find it, copy and paste the values, just clicking on member map, find your place, double click, copy and paste the values into a text document, and then copy and paste them back into your profile, and it should add it automatically. So, let's get on with these next couple songs. We are going to be hearing from, I cannot remember what we're going to be hearing from because I don't have my correct folder open. We are going to be hearing from Psycho Fox Mystical Mountains and the Sonic Spinball Lava Powerhouse 2 theme. You are listening to SMS Power... No, sorry. What am I doing? We're not going to be hearing from them. They're a little later in the show. We're going to be hearing from Nathan McCree, the title screen. That's from Asterix and the Great Rescue. And then we are going to be hearing the Space Harrier main theme demo. Thank you for Mark Klemp for requesting that. So here you go on SMS Power Radio.
You are listening to SMS Power Radio.
Great, guys. I hope you enjoyed that song. That song is so cool. I really do enjoy that. So we'll let it play in the background while we queue up the next songs because it goes for 8 minutes, and quite frankly, I gotta go to work in like 45 minutes, so I don't really have time to be chomping all these songs off. I'm sorry to do it to you guys, but I have to press on with the show because I'm in such a rush. So, so hopefully you enjoy that new member map feature. I think it's really cool. And it's up to people if they want to like wreck their own privacy and stuff, which is really quite funny. So, I got another really cool set of songs coming up. Now we are going to be hearing from Psycho Fox. We're going to be hearing the Mystical Mountains theme, and we're going to be hearing the Lava Powerhouse 2 theme. Now, this one is a little bit different from the Mega Drive version. It is still the Mega Drive version of Sonic Spinball, but this Lava Powerhouse theme from Sonic Spinball has got an extra instrument in it. Now, probably on the podcast you won't be able to identify it, so I won't go into the specifics. Then coming after that, we've got a whole heap of OC remixes for you. You're going to be loving it. I'm your host, DJ Jacko, and this is SMS Power Radio, and I can't think of a catchline right now, so that'll have to do. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. G'day folks, welcome to SMS Power Radio. Oh yeah, the show will live and will go on forever. G'day folks. The show will not go while I'm on at work. What's up, Doc? I'm gonna eat a carrot now. Lame joke. Okay, guys, thank you for DMing Juro for requesting that song. We had the Lava Powerhouse 2 theme from Sonic Spinball on the Sega Mega Drive. And then we heard from Psycho Fox, the Mystical Mountains. Woohoo! Those were some pretty cool tunes. Okay, now we're going to be turning to some OC remixes. This is what you have all been waiting for. The whole show has come down to this. We're going to be hearing the first block of 2 OC remixes. We're going to be hearing from the Red-Tailed Fox, the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Aquatic Pressure theme, and then we're going to be hearing from Trance-Canada, dun 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 dun, quote unquote outrun there. We're going to be hearing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Ice Attack OC remix. I am DJ Jacko. You are listening to SMS Power Radio. You're listening to SMS Power Radio. I'm your host, DJ Jacko, and those were some great OC remixes right there. For more OC remixes, visit www.ocremix.org. We had one from Trance-Canada, that was the one that was just playing, and then we had Red Tard Fox there, both from Sonic 3. One was called Aquatic Pressure, and the other one was called Ice Attack. Now, we have a slight qualm here on the show. Am & X have some pre-cooked fries, like the ones you get from a fish and chip shop. Call them chips, please. They're not fries, they're chips. Fries are the little thin thingamajiggies you get from Macca's, or Malaccas, as I call it. And he wants to know how to reheat them up. Now, we suggested a number of things. I said to him, just re-deep fry them. Pop them in a deep fryer if you have one, and re-deep fry them. But if you don't do that, you could also try a bit of shallow frying. Plenty of oil in a fairly deep paste non-stick pan. Or DM Enduro has suggested pop them in the microwave in a paper bag. I really don't know how that's going to work. Or I've also suggested pop them in an oven tray, pop some alfoil over the top, and chuck them in there about 180 degrees. I don't know how big that is in Fahrenheit. I don't know. You'll have to work that out for yourself. And just heat them up for, say, 10, 20 minutes or something. And so I want your answers. How do you heat up cooked cold fries? So fries that are being pre-cooked, how do you heat them up? Please post your answers to ismspodcast@gmail.com, and we will read out some of the responses on next week's show. Should make a bit of fun. So, coming up now, we have some more OC remixes. We're going to be hearing from Sonic 1 now. We're going to be hearing from Rayza and Jivemaster. We're going to be hearing the Green Hill Zone Euroclub 95 mix, or is it, yes, the Euroclub 95 mix, and then we are going to be hearing Sonic the Hedgehog Particle Brain OC remix. I'm DJ Jacko, telling you how to heat up fries. You are listening to SMS Power Radio, your next best thing to Sega. Welcome back, folks. That was Rayza. Before this song, he had the Sonic the Hedgehog Green Hill Zone Euroclub 1995 mix, and just then we heard from Jivemaster, Sonic the Hedgehog Particle Brain OC remix. Now, can someone cue us up a quote of the day, please? Can I have a quote of the day on SMS Power? Can I cue the drum roll? Keep going with the drum roll. Quote of the day, please. Quote of the day. Hello, is anyone there? Do I have to do it myself? Okay, looks like the quote of the day is not coming. Let's keep the guy. There we go. Okay, here we go. Quote of the day for you, so. There you go, the delayed We have one in from VBT. This is quote 56. You're a pervert also. Cue laugh. Yeah, so, I was going to say something. Yes. And another quote of the day. Yes. Okay. Calm down. No more quotes. It's all good. It's all good. So, I was going to tell you something, but it's not important, so I won't bother telling you something. We now have 2 more songs left for you in today's show. We have this funky song called Ronnie John's Video Games. Now we all play video games, so it's a tribute. It's the disco era. And then we have one that Steve Book requested. This is various artists. I can't remember the actual artist, but it's called Wall Street. Now, I feel that Wall Street's kind of appropriate to play at the moment because we've just kind of been going through a little bit of a dodge in the stock market at the moment. It hasn't been looking too healthy. Things are picking back up a bit, which is good. So, I really got to press on with the show. I am DJ Jacko, and hopefully you have enjoyed today's show. I won't be talking after these 2 songs. We don't have any voicemails this week. I'm not happy. So, please send in, remember the Ammon X Fry's request. He wants to know how to heat cold ones back up that have been pre-cooked. So send in your requests to ismspodcast@gmail.com. Thank you for listening in for another week. I'm your host, DJ Jacko, and I will be back with you next week. We are going to be now hearing Ronnie Jones with Video Games and the Wall Street song that Steve Book requested. Video game.
Arg. Q. Arg. Q. Arg. Q. Arg. Q. You are listening to SMS Power Radio.
your souls. Your body and your souls.
Thank you again, guys. Hopefully you have a great week, and catch up with you next week.